Coco Gauff's season has been a roller coaster. A summer slump with just one win across Toronto and Cincinnati, followed by a shock US Open exit in the last 16 as defending champ. But then, boom, she ends the year on a high, snatching titles at the China Open and WTA Finals. She's talked about turning negativity into fuel and finding her form again. But today, we're not here to hype her wins. We're diving into the biggest problem in her game, her serve. Here's the deal. The best players, they find ways to work around their weaknesses. But Coco, she's so solid that she's managed to overcome not one, but two flaws: an unreliable forehand and a second serve that gives away free points. Let's talk about that serve. In Wuhan this October, she hit 5 double faults in just 19-second serves. That's over 10% of her serve points gone. And guess what? That was the 5th match in a row with those kinds of numbers. The forehand, we'll save that for another day.
You damn right!
Let's break it down. By the end of the Beijing final, Gauff had double faulted on 8.9% of her service points in 2024. No other top 60 WTA player is even close. The tour average, 5.1%. Elites like Swiatek, Pegula, and Paulini, they're at 3% or lower. Even Sabalenka, who's known for risky serves, sits at just 4.5%. But here's the wild part. Coco is ranked number 3 in the world and will end the year there. Despite her serve struggles, she's racked up 54 wins this season and committed a staggering 274 more double faults than Iga. Let's put that in perspective. In the last 15 years, only 2 players have had such a high double fault rate and still finished in the top 5. But top 3 never happened. Sabalenka hit over 10% double faults in 2022 and finished at number 5. Sharapova, 9% in 2011 and ended at number 4. Coco's at 9% and sitting pretty at number 3. Insane, right? But here's where it gets even crazier. The average year-end world number 1 double faults only 4.1% of the time. The only exception? Azarenka in 2012, who hit 6.8% and still dominated. If Coco wants to climb to that top spot and take down the 2 titans above her in the ranking table, Sabalenka and Iga, she's gonna have to tighten up that second serve game. Can she do it? Okay, now let's dive into the what-ifs, because fixing Coco Gauff's serve could change everything. Here's the deal. Patching up a leaky serve isn't easy. But if Coco can pull it off, she might just go from great to unstoppable.
And Coco Gauff.
Now let's crunch some numbers. Gauff is actually a better returner than Iga. Yep, you heard that right. Coco's winning 48.5% of her return points this year, while Iga's at 48.3%. Tiny gap, right? Both blow the competition out of the water. No one else even hits 47.5%. Bottom line, Coco's return game is already world number 1 material. But here's where things get wild. On serve, Gauff ranks a less impressive 12th, and it's all because of those double faults. She's phenomenal when her serves land, winning more first serve points than anyone except Qinwen, Zheng, and Rybakina. In another era, being 1st or 2nd on return and 12th on serve might cut it. But today, with all-rounders like Iga and heavy hitters like Sabalenka, Coco's current numbers just don't stack up. Here's the big what-if. Wave a magic wand and every single one of Gauff's second serves finds the box. Boom, that's 9% of service points lost to double faults. They turn into second serves in play where she wins 56% of the time. Her serve points won jumps from 60.2%, so 12th place, to 65.3%, the best on tour. Coco would not only crush the serve game but keep dominating returns, matching Iga's stats. Suddenly, the year-end number 1 race would be a toss-up. But hey, no one's perfect, you might say. True. Let's get realistic. If Gauff just lowers her double fault rate to the tour average, her serve points won climbs to 62.5%. Still top tier, better than everyone but Iga, Sabalenka, and Rybakina. Alright, here's where things get juicy. Let's combine serve and return points into total points won, or TPW. Actual Coco? She's already crushing it, sitting near the top with 54.3% of total points won. That's just behind Iga, who's rocking a 56.5%. But here's where it gets wild. Trim down Coco's double faults and boom, she leapfrogs Sabalenka's 54.3% and Rybakina's 53.7%. Now imagine this, no double faults at all. And suddenly, Coco's top points won skyrockets to 56.9%, putting her above Iga and claiming the top spot. That's just crazy. Now, we're going to go into the specifics for you guys. This might sound abstract, but stay with us. Winning titles, not just points, defines greatness. And some trophies hold way more weight than others. But here's the kicker. Those points we're tweaking, they happened in real, razor-close matches. Fix a few double faults and suddenly Coco Gauff's 2024 season looks completely different. Let's talk about that brutal US Open loss to Emma Navarro. Gauff racked up 19 double faults, yet still won 46.8% of the total points. Now, imagine if she landed those 19 second serves. She flips that script, winning 53% of points, even just hitting the tour average double fault rate. She wins 51%, like walking away with a win. Run the numbers on her whole season and it gets crazier. With just average double faults, Coco could have flipped 4 of her 15 losses into wins. 2 more would have been toss-ups, easily decided by a clutch moment or a lucky bounce. No double faults at all, and she's winning over 50% of points in 6 losses and clawing close in 4 more. Now let's go wild. Instead of losing to Anna Kalinskaya in Dubai, Coco's duking it out with Iga in the semis. No loss to Marta Kostyuk in Stuttgart, she's facing Marketa Vondrousova for a shot at the title. In Madrid, she beats Madison Keys and sets up a quarterfinal clash with Ons Jabeur, and defending her US Open title totally on the table. Taking a quick break, tennis fans, but we've got something awesome for you. You can join our channel now and unlock exclusive perks. We're talking early access to our videos, personal replies, and a lot more. Want to support us and help keep the videos rolling? Smash that join button on our homepage and let's do this. Now, we want to know, how will Coco level up her serve? After falling short in her US Open title defense, Coco made a bold move, splitting with coach Brad Gilbert. Enter Jean-Christophe Farrell and Matt Daly, the new team tasked with supercharging her serve and forehand. I wanted someone to help me improve long-term, Coco said. Well, guess what? Less than 2 months later, still in the short-term yes, Gauff became the WTA Finals champion in Saudi Arabia.
About how the margins on her serve look better.
In an epic 3-hour, 4-minute battle, she took down Zheng Qinwen 3-6, 6-4, 7-6. It's the longest finals match since 2008 and the first to go the distance in 6 years. Oh, and did we mention she's now the youngest WTA Finals champ since Sharapova in 2004, the year Gauff was born. That's insane, right? Oh, and don't forget this. On her way to the title, Gauff took down both the #1 and #2 players in the world, Sabalenka and Swiatek, in straight sets. That's dominance. Now, let's talk about Coco's serve, particularly against Iga. In the first set, Coco was on fire, hitting just 2 double faults and cruising to victory. But then in the second set, her Achilles heel showed up, 9 double faults. Despite that, she kept her composure and found a way to win. And in the semifinal against Sabalenka, Coco stayed clutch, converting 6 of 11 breakpoints and keeping her double faults to just 2. Not bad at all, Coco. Not bad at all. Now, even after Coco's epic victory in Saudi Arabia, Renee Stubbs isn't totally convinced. Why is that? 2 words, double faults. Again! On her podcast, Stubbs broke it down. Sure, Coco looked solid indoors, but outdoors, that's a whole different beast. She's worried that Coco's serve could crumble under outdoor conditions where wind and sun mess with your toss. And let's be real, if Coco's double faulting indoors, what happens when she's out in the elements? Stubbs added, if she gets that under control, good luck to everyone else. But here's where it gets crazy, guys. Coco's already top 5 and a Grand Slam champion, even while gifting opponents more free points than anyone else in the top 60. Tighten up her serve, and you're looking at a player who could dominate the entire tour. The only question is, how far can she go?